Lie on the mat, knees bent, feet hip-width apart. Engage your glutes. Lengthen your tailbone towards your heels and lift the hips up into a low bridge. Hands on top of your frontal hip points and begin pulsing the hips up and down. Keep the ribs drawing together and down and the belly drawing in. Keep pulsing as you reach the arms up to the ceiling. As if you're holding a tray, take the left hand and pull the fingers back to stretch out the right wrist. The right wrist is parallel to the short end of the mat. Switch hands. Stretch out the left wrist. Keep pulsing. Stop pulsing. Reach the arms up, palms facing each other. Then reach up to the ceiling and over your head to the floor behind you. Reach back up, open arms out to the side. Bring arms back closer together, reach up and overhead to the floor behind you. Back up, reach out and open. Bring the arms closer together, reach up and over the head to the floor behind you. Bring them back up and open out. Bring the arms back up, lower down, and lower the spine. Bring your hands behind your head, interlace the fingers, elbows to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, lift the shoulder blades off of the mat, draw the belly down. Inhale and lower. Exhale, lift up. Gaze down towards your belly, draw it down. Inhale and lower. Exhale, lift up. Don't pull on your neck. Extend the left leg, flex the foot. Bend the knee, inhale and lower. Exhale, lift up, draw the front ribs down. Straighten the right leg, flex the foot. Bend the knee, inhale and lower. Exhale, lift up. Straighten the left leg. Inch twist to the left, keep the left shoulder blade off of the ground. Back to center, foot down, inhale and lower. Exhale, lift up, extend the right leg. Inch twist to the right, right shoulder blade off of the ground. Back to center, foot down, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up, extend the left leg. Inch twist to the left, reach the right arm across and reach from the shoulder blade a little more. Hand back to your head, back to center, foot down, inhale and lower. Exhale, lift up, extend the right leg. Inch twist to the right, reach the left arm across, reach a little bit more, hand behind your head, back to center, foot down, inhale and lower. Exhale, lift up, extend the left leg, inch twist to the left, reach the right arm across, open the left elbow out, bring the left elbow back in, hand behind your head, back to center, foot down, inhale and lower. Exhale, lift up, right leg extends, inch twist to the right, reach that left arm, open the right elbow in, hand behind your head, back to center, foot down, inhale and lower. Roll over onto your right side, arms out from your shoulder, left hand on top of the right hand, knees up as close to the belly as you can. Reach the left arm forward and open out for a spinal twist. Keep the knees as close to the body as you can. Reach that left arm forward, lift up and over. You can follow the hand with your gaze if your neck allows. Reach it back up and over and reach forward, up and back, reach up and back. Other side. Roll over onto your left side. Draw the knees up towards your chest to lengthen the low back, to take the lumbar spine out of the rotation. Reaching that right arm forward and up and back. Back. Reach it forward, reach it up and back. Ribs and belly contained. Arm back up and over, reach it forward, up and back up and over, and then push yourself up and come to face the front of the mat and come into quadruped. Wrist creases are parallel to the front of the mat, wrist under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Draw the ribs and belly in. Feel the back of the skull, shoulder blades, and sacrum all in alignment. Extend the left leg back behind you, engage the left glute, lift the left thigh, bend the left knee, and begin pulsing the left foot up towards the ceiling. Keep the ribs and the belly really contained here. Don't dump into the low back. Keep the gaze down. Don't lift the chin or tuck the chin. Extend the right leg back, engage the glute, lift the thigh, bend the right knee, and pulse that right thigh up towards the ceiling. Keep the leg at a 90-degree angle. Keep the arms strong and straight, front body contained. Quadruped. Come down to your forearms. Arms can be parallel or hands clasp, elbows underneath your shoulders. Lower the head, push through the forearms, broaden between the shoulder blades, and soften down. So pushing away, and then letting the head move towards the mat. So a little scapula mobility here, and then push away, lift the hips up, draw the ribs and belly in for dolphin. Walk your feet in as close as you need to and bend your knees, rising up and down on the balls of the feet. Lower the knees, uncurl the toes, sit back in a child's pose, reach the arms forward, palms up. Come to stand at the front of your mat for Sun Sal 1. Bring your hands to the front of your hips. Bend your knees, hinge back at the hips, slide your hands down your legs. Long spine, plant the hands, step the right foot back, lower the knee, top of the foot. Inhale, reach the arms up, 90-90 lunge. Right glute activated, left foot pulling back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into plank. Shoulders over your wrists, glutes are activated. Lower the knees, lower to the floor, keep the fronts of the shoulders lifted. Inhale, pull the hands back for cobra, belly in, pubic bone down, glutes on. Exhale, push up to your knees and up into downward dog. Walk the feet in a little bit. Step the right foot forward, lower the left knee, top of the foot. Inhale, reach the arms up. Pull the right foot back and to engage that left glute. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot forward, rise up, slide your hands up your legs. Exhale, bend the knees, hinge at the hips, plant the hands, step the left foot back, lower the knee, top of the foot. Inhale, reach up. Right foot pulls back, left glute activated. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into plank. Shoulders over your wrist, glutes are activated. Lower the knees, lower all the way to the floor, fronts of the shoulders stay lifted. Inhale, pull through for cobra, pubic bone down, glutes on, belly in. Exhale, push to your knees, then up to downward dog, walk the feet in a little. Step the left foot forward, lower the right knee, top of the foot. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot forward, rise up with a long spine, hands up your legs. Tadasana. From Tadasana, bring your hands to the front of your hips. Bend the knees, hinge back in the hips, and slide your hands down your thighs. Spine stays long, gaze is down, neck is in line. Plant your hands, step the right foot back, lower the knee, not the toes, rise up, 90-90 lunge. Roll your shoulders one at a time. Engage your right glute and pull the left foot back. Move the entire shoulder blade up, back, down, and around. Keep the front body contained. Plant the hands, step the right foot forward, bent knee forward, fold, hands under your shoulders, on your fingertips or hands to shins to keep the spine long. Slide back up the legs to standing. Reach the arms up. Reach the left arm up higher than the right. Alternate here. Keep the front body contained as you lengthen the side body. Left arm stays reaching up, right hand by your side, lift up and over to the right for a right side bend. Right arm up, left arm by your side, reach up and over to the left, side bend. Step the right foot to the back of the mat, open to goddess, arms wide, elbows slightly bent, and pulse back. Keep your ribs contained, don't let them pop forward. Lower to the front of the mat, right knee down, quadruped. Right hand behind your head, elbow pointing down, open the ribs to the right and point the elbow down. Open up to the right and point down. Keep the left arm strong and straight, spine stays long. Return to quadruped. Scapula push-ups. Soften the chest towards the floor and then puff up between the shoulder blades. Soften the chest towards the floor. Keep the arms strong and straight. Broaden through the shoulder blades. Soften. Push the mat away. Puff up the upper back. Soften and broaden. Find neutral, spine long, scapula on the ribs. Step the left foot back, right foot back, plank. Left knee in, right knee in. Right foot back, left foot back, engage the glutes. Right knee in, left knee in, quadruped. Push through the hands, puff between the shoulder blades, lift up into downward facing dog. Maybe walk your feet in closer to your hands, buoyancy in the knees. Lift under the armpits and draw the front ribs and belly in. Step the right foot forward, lower the left knee, not the toes. Rise up, 90-90 lunge, and roll the shoulders here. Left glute engaged, right foot pulls back. Move the entire shoulder blade up, back, down, and around. Plant the hands, step the left foot forward, bent knee forward, fold, hands under your shoulders or on fingertips, hands to your shins to keep the spine long, slide the hands up the thighs, reach the arms up, and alternating, reaching the hands up towards the ceiling, keep front body contained as you lengthen your side body. Keep the right arm up, lower the left arm by your side bend to the left arm up, right arm by your side bend to the right. Step your left foot to the back, open up to the left side of your mat for diagonal goddess pulses. Right arm high, left arm low. Keep the ribs contained as you pulse back. Switch sides, left arm up, right arm down, diagonal. Keep the ribs drawing in. Lower to the front of the mat, left knee down, quadruped. Left hand behind your head, elbow points down. Open to the left, point the elbow down. Open, point down. Keep pushing through that right hand, spine stays long. Lower the left hand, scapula push-ups. Soften the chest towards the floor and then broaden between the shoulder blades. Soften, then push and puff up between the shoulder blades. Retraction, protraction. Soften, broaden, and find neutral. Step the right foot back, step the left foot back, plank, glutes on, shoulders over your wrist. Right knee in, left knee in. Left foot back, right foot back, plank, glutes on. Left knee in, right knee in. Push through the hands, puff between the shoulder blades, lift up into downward dog. Walk the feet in a little bit, have some buoyancy in the knees, lift under the armpits, and draw the front body in. Step to the front of the mat. Long spine, slide the hands up the legs to stand, coming back to Tadasana. Bring your hands in front of your hips. Bend your knees, hinge back in the hips, slide your hands down your legs, keeping the spine long. Plant the hands, step the right foot back, lower the knee, not the toes, hands clasped behind your sacrum. Elbows bent, ribs in. Reach the right arm up. Lift up a little bit more and side bend to the left. Keep the right glute activated, left foot pulling back. Reach back up, lower the hands, step the right foot forward, bent knee forward, fold. Hands under your shoulders, you can be on fingertips or shins. Rise up, long spine. Arms in goalpost, internal rotation, external rotation. If able, keep the elbows in line with your shoulders. When you come into internal rotation, make sure the shoulders don't dip forward and down. Step the right foot back, open to the right for goddess pulses. Arms stay in goalpost. Stay low, open the arms to the side, turn the palms up, reach the arms back without the ribs popping, bring the fingertips together and push the chest back. Open out, fingertips together, push the chest back, you're broadening through the upper back there. Open, don't let the ribs pop. Fingertips together, push the chest back. Open out, return to the front of the mat, plant the hands, lower the right knee, then the left for quadruped. Reach the right arm up and to the side and thread under the left arm. Reach up and thread under. Reach up and thread under. Return to quadruped. Lower to your forearms. Arms are parallel or hands are clasped. Elbows underneath your shoulders. Lower the head, push through the floor. Draw the belly in, lift the hips, walk the feet in, and have some buoyancy in the knees. Push through the arms and really draw the front ribs and belly in. Lower to the knees. Step the left foot back, followed by the right foot. Forearm plank. Glutes are on. Don't over-round the upper back. Gaze is down. Lower the knees, lower to the floor. Reach the arms behind you, palms down, lift up into locust. Pubic bone down, belly drawing in, glutes on. Don't overlift the chin. Lower down, hands under your shoulders, push up to your knees, and then up into down dog. Walk the feet in a little bit. Have buoyancy in your knees. Lift under your armpits and ribs. Step the right foot forward, lower the left knee, not the toes. Hands clasped behind your sacrum. Keep the right hand there, reach the left arm up, reach up, and side bend to the right. Left glute on, right foot pulling back. Reach back up, Plant the hands, step the left foot forward, bent knee forward, fold, hands under your shoulders. You can come to fingertips or shins, and then slide all the way up with a long spine, arms and goalpost. Internal rotation, external rotation, internal rotation, and external. Internal, external. Step back to the left, open to the left for goddess pulses. Arms stay in goalpost. Keep your ribs and belly contained. Stay low, open the arms out to the side, turn the palms up, reach the arms back without the ribs popping, bring the fingertips together and move the chest back into the upper back. Open out, fingertips together, push the chest back. Open out, keep the ribs contained, fingertips together and push the chest back. Open out, return to the front of the mat, plant the hands, lower the left knee followed by the right for quadruped. Reach the left arm up and thread it under. Reach up and thread under. Keep your spine as long as possible. Keep the belly and the ribs drawing in. Come back to quadruped. Lower your forearms to the floor. Arms are parallel or hands are clasped. Elbows underneath your shoulders. Lower the head, broaden between the shoulder blades, lift the hips, walk the feet in, have some buoyancy in the knees. Draw the ribs and belly in. Walk back into forearm plank. Engage the glutes. No over rounding in the upper back. Gaze is down. Lower the knees. Lower all the way to the floor. Reach the arms behind you. Palms down. Lift up into locust. Belly in. Pubic bone down. Glutes on. Don't overlift your chin. Lower. Push up to your knees. Push up to downward facing dog. Walk your feet in a little. Slight bend in the knees. Step forward to the front of the mat. Long spine. Rise up to stand, Tadasana. Bring your hands to the front of your hips. Bend your knees, hinge back in the hips. Slide your hands down your legs. Maintain a long spine and neutral neck. Plant the hands, step the right foot back, lower the knee, not the toes, and swing your arms. Engage your right glute, pull the left foot back. Keep the lower body steady as you move the upper body. Allow the ribs to go along for the ride. Reach the right arm forward, left arm back. Left hand to your hip, right hand under your shoulder. Turn the ribs to the left and maybe reach the left arm straight to the ceiling. Maybe lift the right knee up. Keep the right glute engaged. Lean back into the right shoulder blade as you consolidate the front of your body. Lower the left hand, step the right foot forward, bent knee forward, fold, hands under your shoulders. You can come to your fingertips or your shins to keep the spine long. Slide up the legs to stand. Reach the arms out to the side. Internally rotate right arm, right hand to sacrum, left hand back of skull. Open out. Internally rotate left arm, left hand to sacrum, right hand to skull. Internally rotate right arm, right hand to sacrum, left hand to skull. Open out. Internally rotate left arm, left hand to sacrum, right arm to skull. Open out. Internally rotate right hand to sacrum, left hand to skull. Open out. Internally rotate left arm, left hand to sacrum, right hand to skull. Open out. Arms into goalpost. Step the right foot back. Open up to goddess. Begin small twists here. Thoracic rotation coming from the thoracic spine and the ribs. Lower body stays steady. The hips and the knees do not move. Very small movements. Hug the sit bones towards each other and keep the ribs and belly contained. Keep the shoulder blades on the back. Come back through center, stretch the arms up and straighten the legs. Come back into goddess squat. Out and in. Reach up and in. Hold here and begin pulsing the elbows down into these W pulses. Keep the ribs and belly contained and the sit bones drawing together. Return to the front of the mat, plant the hands, lower the right knee under the right hip, extend the left leg back, plant the foot. You can kickstand the right foot out or not, right hand underneath your right shoulder, left hand to your left waist. Reach the left arm over your ear and begin back stroking the arm here for arm circles. Engage your glutes, press your hips a little forward and draw the front body in. Gaze can be down. Keep circling. Lower the left hand, pivot on the left foot, step back into plank. Walk your hands back towards your feet into happy squat. Sit back into the hips, long spine. Walk forward into plank, shoulders over your wrist, glutes activated. Walk back into happy squat. Bend those knees long through the spine. Walk forward into plank. Walk back into happy squat. And forward into plank. Lower the knees. Lower all the way down. Keep the fronts of the shoulders lifted. Pull the hands back for cobra. Belly in, pubic bone down, glutes on. Lift to your knees and then up to downward facing dog. Walk your feet in a little bit. Have some buoyancy in the knees. Step the right foot forward. Lower the left knee, not the toes. Rise up and swing your arms here. Left glute activated. Right foot pulls back. Lower body stays steady as the upper body moves. Let the ribs go along for the ride. Last one. Left arm reaches forward. Right arm reaches back. Right hand to your hip. Left hand to the floor underneath your shoulder. From the ribs, turn to the right, maybe reach the right arm up, and maybe lift the left knee up. Left glute activated, lean back into that left shoulder blade, draw the ribs and belly in. Lower the right hand, step the left foot forward, bent knee forward fold. Hands underneath your shoulders, fingertips or shins to keep the spine long, rise up, reach the arms out to the side. Internally rotate the left arm, left hand to the sacrum, right hand behind the skull. Internally rotate right arm, right hand to sacrum, left hand to skull. Internally rotate left, left hand to sacrum, right hand to skull. Internally rotate right, right hand to sacrum, left hand to skull. Open out, goal post your arms. Step the left foot back, open to the left side for goddess twists. Hug the sit bones towards each other. Keep the lower body steady. Don't move the hips or the knees. Move from the thoracic spine and the ribs. Keep the shoulder blades on the back. Don't move from your elbows. Come back to center. Straighten your arms and legs and bend. Open out and bend. Stretch out and bend. And now pulse the elbows down. Keep the ribs and belly drawing in and keep hugging the sit bones towards each other. Turn to the front of the mat. Lower the left knee. Send the right leg to the back. Plant the foot. Maybe kickstand the left foot out to the side or not. Right hand to your waist. Left hand underneath your left shoulder. Reach the right arm over your ear. Backstroke that arm for arm circles. Engage the glutes as you press the hips a little forward. Draw the front body in. Gaze stays down. Keep pushing through that left hand and pulling it back isometrically. Lower the right hand, pivot on the right foot, step back into plank. Walk your hands back towards your feet for a happy squat. Sit back into the hips. Walk forward into plank, shoulders over the wrists, glutes on. Walk back to your feet, happy squat, long spine. Walk forward into plank. Walk back into happy squat, sit back. Walk forward into plank. Lower the knees, lower all the way to the floor. Keep the fronts of the shoulders lifted. Pull the hands back for cobra. Pubic bone down, belly drawing in, glutes activated. Push up to the knees and then up to downward facing dog. Walk your feet in. Deep breath in. And step to the front of the mat. Hands to your shins, slide up to stand, Tadasana. Coming down to the floor now to finish the class. Bend the knees, hinge at the hips, plant the hands. Step the right foot back, lower the right knee, lower the left quadruped, cat-cow. As you exhale, push through the hands, cat. Exhale, pull the hands back for cow. Make cow a little bit smaller, not so lifty in the chin or dropping in the belly. As you come back to center, sit back. Rise up onto your knees, engage the glutes, and roll the shoulders. Keep the ribs and belly drawing in. You can also bring the fingertips to the tops of the shoulders and rolling back here. Lowering the hips to the ground to come to lie on your back, knees bent, feet hip width apart. Bring your left ankle over your right knee in a figure 4. Draw the ribs together and down and belly in. Without using your hands, lift your right foot up. Make sure the right thigh is in line with the right hip and the legs are isometrically pulling apart from each other. Again, watch the ribs and the belly here, creating space through strength. Keep the legs there and let them fall over to the right. Plant the left foot on the floor as if you're standing on it. The left knee is as vertical as you can and watch the left ribs. Make sure they're contained. Reach the left arm over, coming up onto your forearms. Now you may just be on the left hand, or you can put both forearms down. Isometrically pull the hands back towards your body, keeping the spine long and the neck in line. Thread the right arm under, come back to your back, lower the right foot, extend the left leg straight, clasp your hands behind the left hamstring and press the leg away from you. You can keep the right knee bent or straighten the right leg. Bend the right knee, put the foot down, right ankle over left knee. Lift the left foot, contain the ribs in the belly, left thigh in line with the left hip, and isometrically pull the legs apart from each other. Watch the ribs here and the belly. Keep the legs there and carry them over to the left. Plant the right foot on the floor as if you're standing on it. The right knee is as vertical as your hip allows. Right ribs are contained. Take your right arm over. Keep rolling over onto your forearms. You can be on that right hand or place both forearms down. Isometrically pull the elbows back, lengthen through the spine, neck is in line. Thread your left arm under, come over onto your back, lower the left foot, extend the right leg to the ceiling, clasp behind your hamstring, and push the leg away from you. The arms are straight. Straighten the left leg or keep it bent. Bend the knee, put the foot down, lower the right foot, and straighten both legs out. Take the arms up overhead and clasp opposite elbows. You can also, if that doesn't work for your shoulders, just cross your arms in front. Take your legs over to the left and take your upper body over to the left. So we're making a crescent moon banana shape. So the right shoulder is on the ground, the right hip is on the ground. Come back through center. Maybe switch your grip on your elbows. Legs over to the right, upper body over to the right, left hip is down, left shoulder is down. Come back through center. Bring the arms down along the side at an angle where your shoulders don't have to work, coming into Shavasana. Spread the legs wide, take a deep breath in. Exhale it out and let go. Begin to deepen your breath. Bring your hands back onto your body to connect. Draw your legs closer together. Reach the arms up overhead to the floor behind you, and as you inhale, lengthen through the spine, tailbone roots towards your heels. As you exhale, bend one knee and the other, coming up to a comfortable seat. Noticing how you feel in your body. Bring your hands to heart center. Namaste, my friends.